So this patient's coming in for acute left toe pain. A few days ago, she's pretty sure she stepped on looks like a needle. We x-rayed and there's no question there's a metal filament that's in here. The problem with these is it's difficult in a three-dimensional space to make sure you're on the right line when it's buried like this. This is obviously where it went in, but depending on the angle it went off on, you can incise along one angle and you can sometimes not find it. So we want to make sure we have good freezing. So this has all been frozen, both a digital block and a local block with lidocaine. And this is not an infected field, so she shouldn't feel anything more than gentle pressure. And again, no pain when I do that? No. So essentially what we're going to do is we're going to cut down with the number 11 blade and see if we can sort of expose it and then take this out. So this is our number 11 blade here. So essentially what I want to be trying to do is see if I can feel it. Not hurting when I do that?
No.
I can definitely, you can't see this, but I can feel I'm coming up against something metallic. Yeah, it sheared right off, but came out intact, which is good.
Is it out?
Yeah, it's out.
Oh, yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flush this out. Whenever you have a foreign body like this, if the incision's not too bad, I'm actually going to not stitch this closed if I can avoid it. Only because, we'll see, if I can clean it out nicely. But when metal pieces are inside, they obviously trap infection with them. So a small track isn't too bad. And this should heal nicely, even if we just put a stereo strip on that.
Was it a sewing needle?
Looks like it was half,
Yeah.
How big a piece did you still have on the floor when you thought it was?
So if it was a sewing needle about that big, I'd say half.
Yeah, it looks about right.
My daughter's really big into making beads and bracelets and things like that, and I told her for the love of God, it's your fault. I just want to wear shoes for the rest of my life. It's been a pretty wild week, to be honest. Like, I've stopped taking my meds for my back injury and my fibro, so I've been in a lot of pain.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's gonna be a rough week for you.
And then I twisted my ankle and fell down the ramp and smacked my head off the tile and bent my thumb backwards.
Oh.
And then my dogs got into a fight, and when I broke them up, I ended up getting puncture wounds in my hand. And I
That's
got a
just
needle
bad.
into my toe. And all I just keep thinking, like, whoever's got the voodoo doll, seriously.
Yeah.
Girl.
So I'm looking at here, seeing whether we're clean through this area. You can sometimes get staining of the tissues with metal. Looks like that's what we have there. So it's part of the reason why I'll choose to leave that open.
Should Should we give her a tetanus injection?
Yeah, we'll check that for sure and then sort of update that. So dirty metal, we want to certainly do that if it's been within 5 years of a tetanus. If it's a clean metal like this looks like, we have like a 10-year window. You can see how it's just like staining, and this happens often with metal filaments that have gone in. So as long as we leave that open and we can soak that, that should be okay. So I'm just going to put stereo strips on that and we should be good.
तो आज हम आप लोग को दिखाएंगे कि हम किस वाले हेयर कॉम्ब से कंघी करते हैं जी। ये हमारा हेयर कॉम्ब है जी, अभी तो ब्लैक हुआ पड़ा है, वॉश नहीं किया, बड़े दिन हो गए हैं जी। ये येलो कलर का हेयर कॉम्ब है, टूटा भी हुआ है यहाँ से, बट ये हमारे लिए फैशन है जी। ठीक है, इससे हम अपने बाल वगैरह बनाते हैं जी। ये देखो इस तरह बाल बनते हैं, तो ये बहुत ही कमाल का हेयर कॉम्ब है जी। आप लोग इस तरह का हेयर कॉम्ब लें जी, इसको इस्तेमाल करें जी। ये आप लोग देख सकते हैं जी, ये कितना मेरी कटिंग ही नहीं हुई जी, ये हो गया जी। देखो जी, ये बाल इसने कंघी कर दी है जी मेरे जी, और कमाल की लग रही है जी कंघी मेरी जी, यहाँ से ख़राब हो गए हैं जी। तो ये है जी हमारा हेयर कॉम्ब जी, ये हमारा हेयर कॉम्ब है जी। तो जो बहुत ही कमाल का हेयर कॉम्ब है, और ये बहुत ही सस्ता आ जाता है, 100-150 रुपये का हेयर कॉम्ब आ जाता है ये वाला। तो ये कमाल की चीज़ है जी। ठीक है जी, इसको आप लोग वॉश कर लिया करें जी हफ्ते बाद जी। ठीक है जी, तो ताकि आप लोगों को मज़ा आए जी काम करने का, इसको इस्तेमाल करने का जी। ठीक है जी, तो ये देखो जी, ये बहुत ही कमाल की चीज़ है, आप इसको एंजॉय कर सकते हैं।